MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball brings us to the great state of Florida and Marlins Park in Miami. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Miami Marlins. Major League Baseball on The Show is next. Jose Arena will be on the mound for the series opener. What's your take on him, Dan?
Here's a guy that numbers can be a little bit deceiving. He has a whip in the 1.3 area and above range. It's a little higher than league average. He's been a little bit inconsistent. One good game, one bad game, but don't let that whip fool you. This guy's a much better pitcher than that. And if he brings his A game, he could be awfully tough in this one.
Now at the plate, Kevin Kramer. And we are set for baseball here this evening. Here's the first pitch to him. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. A chance here to check out the starting lineup for the visiting Pirates. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, I think everyone should keep an eye on Gregory Polanco. He's got a batting average of over 400 with runners in scoring position coming into this one. I love watching him in those situations because he gets really dialed in. Hopefully we get to see some of that today.
Here's Gregory Polanco head-to-head with Jose Arena. He's a .333 hitter. He also has 1 home run. First pitch of the at-bat. Cold strike as the slider gets the outside corner. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to win every ball.
Oh, hang on now. This ball is smoked to right, and I don't think this one's coming back. No chance. It's gone. Gregory Polanco leaves the yard with a solo shot. Number 14 on the season, and the Pirates are staked to a 1-0 lead.
You know, as a pitcher, there's nothing worse than getting taken deep, but it's something every pitcher has to deal with. Even the best pitchers give up home runs. You just have to refocus and go after the next hitter.
Here's Starling Marte. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First offering on its way. Line drive, base hit.
Loud noises right here, fellas. Hey, he's going to have to mix it up a little bit more because they are on his stuff.
Number 55, Josh Bell.
Josh Bell the next to hit. Soft liner toward first, but this is speared by the first baseman.
That is hit. The third baseman, Colin Moran.
At the plate, Colin Moran head-to-head with Jose Arena. He's a .333 hitter. From the stretch. Lifted in the air out to right. Birdie is in pursuit. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. 1 in the inning for the Pirates on the home run. And as the Pittsburgh TV guys like to say, clear the deck. Cannonball coming. Home half of the first coming up from Miami. And the Buccos have an early 1-0 lead. Joe Musgrove, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one, hitting under .250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
Here's Starlin Castro. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Marlins, the second baseman, Starlin Castro.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Dero, Dan, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to win every ball game. So they lost last game. Fine. Let's find a way to execute today and get on the winning side.
Line towards center field, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
He was able to spit on that first slider right there, guys, but he didn't let the second one go. Able to execute and drive the baseball.
Standing in now, Miguel Rojas, as he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. Castro aboard here at first with nobody out. Ground ball sent back up the middle to second for 1. Over to Bell for the double play. Time now for a glance at the Marlins lineup card in this one. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, Matt, I really like the way Neil Walker is playing right now. He was the catalyst for this ball club last month. He had an on-base percentage of over 400. And when you're doing that, you're really helping your team.
Coming to the plate now, Brian Anderson. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit out towards second. Scooped up on the backhand. And they will get he's in there. A very close play at first.
Boy, Dero, this looked like one of those easy 1-2-3 innings. Next thing you know, a little swinging ground ball and a 2-out infield base hit.
Yeah, it's never too late, and you never know when a rally's going to start. It seemed innocent early on. He got 2 quick outs, but now we see traffic at first.
Into the box, Gabby Guerrero, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
And it's fouled away. 2 out with the man at first. And he watches a called third strike on the cut fastball that time, and that will retire the side. 1 left for Miami. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Into the box now, Lonnie Chisenhall.
For Pittsburgh, the left fielder, Lonnie Chisenhall.
First delivery to him on the way. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Hey, if this guy's able to execute that 2-seamer down and away consistently, he's going to get a lot of swing and misses. He's going to get a lot of weak contact. He might even get a few knots on some people's shins.
Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. And set up behind the plate, Rusty Valentine, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew for this one.
Dan, Rusty Valentine behind the dish tonight. He is north-south without question, letters to knees.
Well, I tell you what, he really favors a power pitcher. If you can consistently pitch at about the chest level and above, he'll call that high strike zone. I think he's a very friendly pitcher's umpire.
Check out the Miami Marlins on defense. And let's take a look at Brian Anderson. This guy, when I see him out there on the field, I think of one thing. He's a ball player. Offers versatility for his manager. Outfield, little third base. He was fighting for the 2018 Rookie of the Year.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli, head-to-head with Jose Urena. He's a .333 hitter. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball in there for a called strike. And he'll try to hold back on the pitch inside, but he pretty clearly broke the plane that time. It's strike two. Bases are empty, one man out. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting nine for this one. Here's a fastball that he shoots on into left center, and that'll fall for a base hit. Oh, and he misses it.
Hey, they always say hitting in the 8-hole in the National League is one of the toughest jobs to do because you're hitting in front of the pitcher. Not necessarily going to get pitched like an 8-hole hitter. You want to get out of that spot? Guess what? Newsflash. Be better. Because basically every other hitter in the lineup is hitting in front of you except the pitcher.
Into the box now, Joe Musgrove. He squares it up and hits a bolt to left center. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
Boy, Dewar, you're talking about frustrating as a pitcher. You have the pitcher up with 2 outs, and he extends the inning there with a base hit.
Yeah, it's funny. I've hit 8th in my career, and the grind was to try and get the pitcher up so you could waste that out and flip the lineup over. This guy took it into his own hands and did just that. By getting a knock, now we could have some issues here.
Stepping in now, Kevin Kramer. He swings and sends it in the air out to left center. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Pirates strand a couple. We played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. Now at the plate, Jorge Alfaro. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
The catcher, Jorge Alfaro.
First offering on its way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. After it is Marte. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Take a look at the Pittsburgh Pirates defensive lineup. And let's take a look at the guy behind the dish, and that's Francisco Cervelli, one of the best ball framers in all our sport. A guy who's going to make his pitcher work for everything today.
So the base is empty here with one away, and that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native, the left-handed bat of Neil Walker. First pitch on its way. And he takes a called strike, 0-1. One out, nobody on. Counts even at 1-1 to Walker. Line to the right side. Polanco is there, 2 down.
Batting 7, the right fielder, John Birdie.
Into the box, John Birdie. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's the first pitch to him. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Foul tip held on to behind the plate. It's strike two.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking his zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2 quick outs, and now he's got this guy down 0-2.
Towards second. And that's in there. So perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
Hey, with 2 strikes right there, he didn't try and do too much. He took what the pitcher gave him, got the front foot down, and was able to fist feed a soft liner over the infielder's head for a knock.
Standing in now, Magneuris Sierra. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. Marlins leave 1. It remains 1-0. So stepping in, Gregory Polanco. He'll stand in to open things up here in the 3rd.
Yeah, Matt, and going back to that last AB, that was a pretty good fastball down in the zone, so that tells me this guy likes to get that bat head down, and he covers that low pitch quite well. It's difficult at times, though, because as a pitcher, you're taught to stay down in the zone. If you do that, you're throwing it right into this guy's wheelhouse.
The center fielder, number 6, Starling Marte.
1 away now in the Pittsburgh 3rd, and that'll bring up Starling Marte. First pitch coming. Here it is. Pitch popped up. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
The first baseman, number 55, Josh Bell.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and digging into bat next, the big bat of Josh Bell. First pitch of the at bat. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, but this will land untouched. Now the 0-1 is put in play to the right side of the infield. Castro is up with it, and the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here this half. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Pirates lead it 1-0.
Welcome back as the Marlins look to get the offense going in the 3rd, and this is a lineup that has had its struggles this season. Entering the day, they rank near the bottom of the league in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. So it's clear this is a work in progress. One player told me before the game, it's a difficult thing to go through. We're all competitive guys, and we believe in ourselves, but we're obviously not getting the results we need. Now, one coach told me that despite the numbers being what they are, he's seeing a lot of development happening, so he's optimistic about what the future holds, especially for some of their younger players. Back to you, Matt.
Thank you, Heidi. First delivery to him on the way. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
The batter, number 13, second baseman, Starling Castro.
Stepping into the box, Starlin Castro, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider. Weak roller right side. Frazier comes up with it, and he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Now batting, shortstop, Miguel.
Stepping up now, Miguel Rojas. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw on to Bell at first, and the side is retired. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. 3 innings complete. It's the Pirates 1 and the Marlins nothing. So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Colin Moran. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Moran.
First offering on its way. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Line drive to center field. And he'll make the catch. Oh, check that. He didn't look it into his glove, and the ball drops in. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Now batting.
Well, in his defense, he did have to go a long way to get there, but that's not the problem. The problem is once he arrives, he doesn't catch the dang ball. He knows as well as anybody that he should have brought that one in, and it's going to cost him an error, and we'll see if the pitcher can pick him up.
Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in. Well hit out to straightaway center. Sierra going back, and this will bang up against the wall. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
The good news for pitchers in this park is that it doesn't give up many home runs. A lot of room in the outfield. Sometimes that's the bad news as well, though, because there's a lot of space for hits to get down and to go for extra bases just like that.
Into the box, Francisco Cervelli. And he'll quickly send a line drive to center field. That's in there. Base hit. 1 run scores. The throw to the plate. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Now batting, the second baseman, Adam Frazier.
Striding in once again, Adam Frazier. A base hit in his first trip. First pitch coming. Here it is. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Guerrero moves over, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the pitcher, Joe Musgrove.
So a runner at first with 1 out now, and that'll bring up the San Diego area native pitcher Joe Musgrove. Here's the first pitch to him. Bunt attempt is popped into foul ground. And this is going to kick foul. So now we'll wait and see whether Clint Hurdle lets his guy swing away here with 2 strikes. Fly ball right down the line in left, and this will wind up a foul ball. Another 0-2 home. Again, he sends it out of play. The next 0-2. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. Anderson takes charge, and he's got it. 2 down.
Now batting.
So the runner stays at first here with 2 away, and that brings us to our pitch speed comparison for these 2 starters. And boy, you can see it there. A couple of power arms out there as both of these guys are working in the high 90s. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Kevin Kramer. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. This is pulled into right. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Now batting.
And
right
now
fielder.
time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. Into the box now, Gregory Polanco. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. He's set, and the pitch. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Sierra racing back at the track, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And he is in at third with a 2-run triple.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far. D-Roll. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his 3rd run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup. And that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bomb, but now he's got 3 ribbies to boot.
Adam Conley answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Into the box now, Starling Marte, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 1 for 2 in this one. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this one bounds around against the wall. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. And he is into second base with an RBI double.
The batter.
The pitcher hadn't recovered from the sting of giving up a triple, and then he gets belted for a double. The lead grows, and the guy on the mound is probably wondering if his day is going to be ending soon.
Stepping in now, Josh Bell. He swings and sends it on a line to right center. That gets down, and the inning will continue. And the run is in to score from second. It's 7-0.
Now batting, the 3rd baseman, Colin Moran.
Now in the box, Colin Moran, trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. First delivery to him on the way. Hit in the air out to center field. Sierra's under it, and that's the 3rd out. All told, 10 men come to the plate here. 6 of them score. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. Pirates on top, 7-0. Digging in for his second at-bat, Brian Anderson. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one.
I gotta believe this is an awesome time for this pitcher to get real aggressive in the strike zone. He's got a huge lead. He knows he can pound and try and polish up his mechanics down and away.
Hit out towards second. Frazier fields it cleanly. And that's out number one.
Now batting, number 65.
So here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Gabby Guerrero. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he failed to pull the bat off his shoulder in that one, Matty. Down on 3 pitches, pretty much a wasted AB. This has to be a better effort.
A ball and no strikes. No runs, 3 hits, and 1 error so far for the Marlins. In there, 1-1.
Ball, 1 strike.
Seared down the first baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Looked like the sinker there dipped a little below the knees. The 2-2. Liner towards second, but right to the second baseman, and that's the second out.
Up next for the Marlins, the catcher, Jorge Alfaro.
Digging in to try it again, Jorge Alfaro. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Boy, dear, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures.
Here's Neil Walker. A bouncer to the left side. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 1 left for Miami. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Clint Hurdle during the commercial break about the Pirates offense, and flat out he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them. The numbers back that up. 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, guys.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Digging in once again, Lonnie Chisenhall, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
Lonnie Chisenhall.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Slapped hard the opposite way. Guerrero is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Now absolutely jumped all over that fastball, and it might have been a home run if he had any elevation under it, but it was basically right at the outfielder.
Standing in now, Francisco Cervelli, as he swings and hits a laser to right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those 2 at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Into the box, Adam Frazier. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Now the 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
Well, that's another great hitting count here on 2-0. It's no wonder why they're up 7.
Cervelli, base runner at first with 1 out. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Guerrero is over just a few steps to his right as he takes it for out number 2.
Now batting, the pitcher, Joe Musgrove.
So 2 gone here in the Pirates' 5th, and that'll bring up the San Diego area native pitcher Joe Musgrove. First pitch coming, here it is. And he popped him up, and Castro will make the catch, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Pittsburgh, and they hold a 7-0 lead. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Here's the first pitch to him. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And foul. The 0-1 on its way. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. A ball and 2 strikes.
No, that's
2-2. Grounded to the right. To his left, Frazier. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Stepping in, Magneuris Sierra. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. In tight with the sinker, ball 2. Sierra is a guy that has a lot of speed, no doubt about that. And while that's certainly a weapon for him offensively, it could be argued that it benefits him just as much on the defensive side of the ball, given the position he plays.
And not only just speed, but first step quickness speed. He's able to track balls down that other guys cannot get to. And sometimes that's half the equation.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Hit softly down the line at first. But this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. No runs, 4 hits, and 1 error so far for the Marlins. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2. Count still full, 3-2. To short, hit hard. Kramer right there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the pitcher, Adam Conley.
JT Riddle will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
JT Riddle.
Grounded up the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. He looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. Marlene Garcia gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Kevin Kramer. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance. First pitch on its way. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
It's amazing. I tell so many fans, you get in a box one time, the one pitch you're going to swing at more than any other is that elevated fastball. Your eyes light up as an offensive player, and you just cannot get to it.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Moving under it, Birdie. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Gregory Polanco.
Now at the plate, Gregory Polanco. It was a 2-run triple for him in his last AB.
Matty, this guy is certainly walking to the plate with confidence. His slugging percentage is going through the roof with a bomb and a triple to boot.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Guerrero moves over. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, the center fielder, Starling Marte.
Stepping in, Starling Marte. It was an RBI double for him in his last turn to the plate.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone seems to be putting barrel on baseball in this lineup.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. The 1-0. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. The throw into second. And going for it, the right call. He's in at second base with a 2-out double.
The first base.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
Into the box now, Josh Bell. Fouled off. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Starlin Castro. He's tasked with starting the Marlins sixth.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
Line to the right side, but foul. Takes this the other way to right. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
Stepping in now, Miguel Rojas. As he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The windup and the 0-1. Strike taken up in the zone.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. To third. Moran takes it in. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Now batting, the third baseman, Brian Anderson.
Digging in, Brian Anderson. He was a ground out victim last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is hit out to right. Does he have another 1, 2, 3 inning? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. Miami down in order. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0. Welcome back to South Florida. It's on to the 7th inning with the Pirates leading in this one. But before the inning gets underway, let's check out the game summary to this point. So striding in, Colin Moran, and he hasn't quite had the same fortune at the plate as many of his teammates. No hits for him so far. First offering on its way. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Guerrero moves over a few steps to his right as he's got it for the first out.
Up next to the Pirates, the left fielder, Lonnie Chisenhall.
Stepping into the box, Lonnie Chisenhall. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Grounded, foul. Belted high and deep into right center. Birdie going back, and it's gone as they add still another. Solo shot to right center. 3rd home run for him on the year as they've widened this lead to 8 now. Ready now, Francisco
Now
Cervelli.
batting.
Last
Catcher.
time through was a base hit.
Francisco Cervelli.
First pitch on its way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Bases are empty, one man out. Counts even at 1-1 to Cervelli. Lifted in the air out to right. Birdie on the move. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Now batting. Second baseman Adam Frazier.
Up next for the Buccos, Adam Frazier. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. The 1-0. Line drive to center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Now batting. The pitcher, Joe Musgrove.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Joe Musgrove. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. Frazier leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Now the 1-1 pitch. Now a swing and a weak little line drive over to first. But an easy play over at first to glove it, and the side is retired. One in the inning for the Pirates on the home run. And as the Pittsburgh TV guys like to say, clear the deck. Cannonball coming. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. It's the Pirates 8 and the Marlins nothing. Up next from Miami, Gabby Guerrero. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Played on the backhand. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
Now back, the catcher, Jorge Alfaro.
Standing in, Jorge Alfaro. A fly out and a single for him so far. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Textbook pitching performance so far in this one as we move into the later innings. First pitch strikes, how about over 90%? That's about as good as it gets.
Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Liner toward right center. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Boy, that's a crazy one for a pitcher right there. You're feeling pretty good about yourself,
Now
D. You pump 2 of them in there. You're heading to count 0-2, and you're thinking, hey, this is pretty easy at bat.
Yeah, you step out of the batter's box 0-2, adjust your batting gloves, and hang on for dear life. But he was able to mix in a knock.
Standing in now, Neil Walker, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball. 1-0. 0 for 2 for him to this point. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. A ball and a strike.
Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these guys up with all of his pitches.
1 ball and 2 strikes the count. Count still at 1-2. The 1-2 misses for the second ball. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
And there's out number 2 as this is taken in shy of the track, and the runner will have to retreat.
Now batting, the right fielder, John.
So digging in now, John Birdie. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful. 1
ball, no strikes the count. Count now, a ball and a strike. The 1-1 misses, ball 2. The 2-1 hit hard to the right, foul.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Alfaro is on his way home. He scores, and they are now on the board, though still well behind.
He was on cruise control the entire game, but he gets brought back to reality here. An RBI double gets them on the board, and now that they've broken the dam, we'll see if they can generate some more runs going forward.
Into the box, Magneuris Sierra, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. No hits to this point. Here's the 0-1. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. The next 0-2 misses for ball 1.
I like that he tried to tie him up inside on that pitch, but it was a little bit of a risky situation because if you're off just a little bit, you can end up plunking a guy. That's the last thing you want to do when you've got a guy 0-2.
In the air down the line in left, and they can't run it down. The 1-2. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Marlins get a run on the RBI double. We'll march on to the 8th. It's the Pirates 8 and the Marlins 1. Coming to the plate now, Kevin Kramer. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day.
Number 44.
First offering on its way. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Guerrero has a play, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
8-1 our score as you look at our in-game line score. This one pretty much all over but the shouting. Ready for another chance? Gregory Polanco. His line so far, 2 for 4, but the hits are a home run and a triple. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball 1.
There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball, 1-0. And this winds up inside for a ball, 2-0 now. 1 out, nobody on. That's lifted the other way out to left. Guerrero is under it, 2 down.
The center fielder, number 6, Starling Marte.
So 2 gone here in the Pittsburgh 8th, and that'll bring up Starling Marte. First delivery to him on the way. Too high, 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. On his way to second goes Marte. And he'll pull into second with his 4th hit of the ball game.
I think they're way past due changing their approach to this guy. Whatever they're doing strategy-wise, it's not working. That's his 3rd double of the game, so he's feeling pretty good at this one.
In now, Josh Bell. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Gone! Two runs on the board after that home run by Josh Bell. Number 17 for him on the season as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
Wow, there's a case of a ball up in the zone. Not the easiest pitch in the world to get underneath and drive it out of the ballpark. Good piece of hitting right there. Ball up in the zone. He didn't miss it. He destroyed it.
Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Austin Bryce enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Now pitching and batting in the 7th spot, number 37, Austin Bryce. Now playing right field and batting 9, number 45. The batter, the 3rd baseman, Colin.
Into the box now, Colin Moran. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making things.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. But the Pirates do get a couple here on this 2-run home run. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Bucks 10 and the Marlins 1. And that'll bring up Peter O'Brien. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Kyle Crick is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 30, Kyle Crick.
First pitch of the at-bat. In there, and it's 0-1.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out. So with his day over now, you get a look at the final pitching line for the Pittsburgh starter. And he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening.
One of the big keys to having a good pitching performance is not being afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. And this guy certainly wasn't in this one. Didn't allow a walk all game long.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Oh, that's
fastball well outside. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Bases are empty, one man out. Count is even at 2-2 to Starlin Castro. The 2-2. Now here's a swing and a ground ball for Frazier at second. In time to first, and there are two away.
Now batting, shortstop, Miguel Rojas.
At the plate, Miguel Rojas. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing, and he pops him up. Looks to be playable in foul ground. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. They're down 9. It's 10-1. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Lonnie Chisenhall. He's homered and doubled in 4 trips, so he's definitely been a factor.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Sierra's under it. 1 down.
Now batting, second, Francisco Cervelli.
At the plate, Francisco Cervelli. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. First pitch on its way. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. A leap, but he can't rein it in. It's off the wall. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
Wow, when you're swinging the bat like he is, you want the game to go to extra so you can get some more ABs. That's his 3rd hit of the game, and his swing just keeps getting better and better. Almost hit that one out of here, but he'll take a double anytime.
Standing in now, Adam Frazier, as he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. Sierra is there, 2 gone. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
The pitcher, number 30, Kyle Crick.
And now it's the Pirates pitcher, Kyle Crick. Here's the first pitch to him, and he fouls this one off. The 0-1 pulled high in the air out to right field. O'Brien will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Pirates leave 1. They hang on to their 10-1 lead. Digging in now, Brian Anderson, starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
First delivery to him on the way. 0-1 the count. The 0-1 on its way. Missed low and inside with it. 1-1. Lifted in the air to center. Marte is under it. 1 away.
The batter, number 65.
So striding forward now, Gabby Guerrero. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In there, 0-1.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe. And unfortunately, he let that one go. And he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
1-1 the count. One out, nobody on. Lays off 2-2 now. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Stepping in now, Jorge Alfaro, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Ready with the 0-1. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Line drive to left. But he will make the catch on the hard hit ball out there, and that will conclude matters here as this ball game is over.
And if you're looking for what this game was decided, that's pretty easy. It was the big 4th inning. That was the big turning point, and they made it stand up the rest of the way.
10-1 the final lopsided score in this ball game. Pittsburgh to victorious for the 40th time this season. Joe Musgrove earned his 9th win of the year. Jose Arena couldn't escape the 4th inning as he slapped with the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Here now is our final line score tonight. For the victorious Pirates, 10 runs, 17 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 33 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.